Okay.
All right, so did you get, I don't know how you wanna start the meeting?
Yes, so first of all, those are the emails that were sent to the people. Yeah.
This one, okay.
Take that. Let me just make sure I have 2 steps. Yes, that's correct.
Perfect.
Okay.
And what about, is the email from Jack where you
Yes.
ask him, okay, Jack, where is it? Is that to,
I
it's up
put
to
a
you
little-
to, as the seller, to inform the buyer of any potentials. There's a contract, it is similar to the issue. You are selling the unit as this. If there is an issue, I am not accusing you of causing the problem. But let's say for a moment, the remodeling issue, then it would be up to the buyer to go back to you. It too could be Eileen had redone and a vendor put a screw in the cabinets at the line. Eileen was the,
The bottom floor.
oh, okay, gotcha. I do not know, so there is no, okay, so.
You can look at
So,
it. I mean,
yeah, I just
and
wanna see what he says. After the meeting, you and I should have had any reason to, and hope you will have the best you got. So does he say anywhere, yes, I will notify the owner?
I highlighted it.
Oh, okay, did you?
Well, I put an arrow, hold on a second. I couldn't remember exactly what it said. So for the recording purposes, we should say Valerie is here, Tony is here, Fred is here, and Peg is here. So this is what he says. I am reaching out to inform you that I will notify the prospective buyer that the association may need to gain access to the unit to perform preliminary inspections of the AC lines at some point in the future, but considering that the underlying issue has not gone through the necessary steps to determine the cause of the issue of Bristol 116, I would ask that you extend the professional courtesy of conveying what information is factual in nature at this time. So you could read all what he writes, all right?
Okay.
So again, as I explained to you, for a fact, I do not know, we do not
Right.
know where it is leaking. What we know is, the fact is, what line it is, because they did a pressure test. Okay.
And they know there's one AC in that stack that's not working. That's,
It's 116.
right,
It's not blowing cold. That's how they know it's not working. So they
Right.
replaced it, as I said to you.
yeah. And it's
And-
still not working,
Correct.
right?
So right now, there's no air conditioning in 116 because the line is losing Freon.
Gotcha.
So, again, based upon, it's just logical, and also how the building is built. Those AC lines come in, the roof, as I explained, by your kitchen door and then cross over to the closet area. So, Jack put a new ceiling in. Jack did a lot of things. But do I know specifically? Correct, I do not know. What I know is there was no washer and dryer in there, he put it in. That has nothing to do with this issue, but that's just using it as an example of one of the things he did. Any modifications to any unit must, if per the condo docs, it's not just a rule, it's condo docs, you have to get board authorization. Many people just don't. So how it's handled legally, no different than the shower that was installed. Whether he did it or didn't do it, that's not the point. Any modifications done in the unit from what original is the responsibility, should there be damage, whether it's to the common areas below or the unit below, must be the responsibility of the unit owner. Almost common sense, it's not, and you have to think why, because somebody could replumb their apartment or rewire it.
Yeah,
You know, the association, well, no, I want to be clear. So what is required, as I told you, the step we did, and I think you know, Friday was the final step with the air around the clock. I had used Eileen's AC guy originally, and I had wanted to, we had...
Third floor. Eileen is third floor.
No, ground floor.
Oh,
First floor.
first
First
floor.
floor.
Yeah, and it's a brand new air conditioner.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Because that's, I told you, that's what they thought was wrong, because their AC unit was 10 years old. Maybe it broke.
So they installed the AC, it didn't work, and then the
I
company...
didn't tell you that, wait a minute.
Oh,
They thought their top and bottom. The compressor's on the top, the handler's on the bottom. So they replaced the top and bottom.
Right.
So now it's a month later, so they figured, everything's fine. Well, then it was approximately, I don't remember every date. You'll see her email there. I think she kind of went through it.
Okay.
But you can
No,
read it.
all right,
Yeah.
yeah. So did it work at all for any
Yes,
period?
for a month or
For a
so.
month.
And then what happened, it wasn't cooling again. So she called the guy back out, it's not cooling. Well, he checked it, who knows? Could have been the air handler was bad, the compressor on the roof, or it could be the lines. So they determined by doing a pressure test, it was the lines.
Mhm.
So now, okay, what does this mean? Well, it's a new unit, it's the inside lines, therefore, got to put new lines in. One of the lines showed, the suction line showed it was leaking. It was not losing it like in a day, it was losing it over a period of time. So it's probably a pinhole.
So did they, so it worked for a month, stopped working, did they put in more Freon?
Yes.
And then over a period of time?
I don't know. They did a pressure test on it ultimately and found that it was leaking out. The pressure went down. They put, I don't know, 200 pounds or so. Eileen has all that detail.
Yeah, that's documented.
Is
She
it
has-
here?
Oh, no, I don't know
Okay.
that it's there. Maybe she says something, I don't remember.
Okay, because I'm
So-
just trying to,
Well, the bottom line is, it's leaking.
right.
So I got
If
air.
it's leaking over my apartment, I
We-
would know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, you make that statement, how would you know that?
Well, Freon, first of all, it would leave a stain if it's leaking.
Well, yeah, but those lines are covered in insulation. So, okay.
Okay. I
So
mean,
Valerie,
probably,
it can't be
yeah.
argumentative.
I'm not arguing, I'm just.
Okay, so
I'm just-
this is how,
I'm just
this
figuring
is
it
the
out.
next step in
Yeah.
this process.
Mhm.
So then I got air conditioning, so I got her guy out, because Eileen's not here, I had to get him in, test, whatever days that was. Then I said about running the lines down the bathroom vent chase, the conduit.
Yeah.
He looked at it, no, it was kind of no, and I didn't really like, he really didn't try. I says, well, let me get somebody else out. And we needed an air conditioner on the Middle River Club roof. So I said, well, when you come out to look at that, would you mind? And he came out, took pictures. Another unit has it running down that chase, that AC line. And the guy went back to the office, another week passed. I says, where's the estimate? And we want to get moving with this. And of course, the reason to do it this way was so we don't have to inconvenience anybody, and the association just would have eaten the bill. It would have been less than get aggravated. So now I got the guy out Friday. He went to put some Freon, the air around the clock guy. I wrote the pressure that was in his gauges. So whoever comes out again to test, before anything is ripped out, they have to make sure if it's less, I think it was 178, say it's 100 pounds, that means that line is still leaking. So it's fairly certain at this point, because it's been tested, then it's been retested, then the air's not, it's enough time. But we will do it one more time before anything is ripped out. So the next step in this process is, as I explained, those lines running down the chase. So it runs from the roof into your kitchen by the door, and it runs over to the closet area. So it's running this way. It's a length. And the chase should be relatively sealed. There's not too much that could, but of course it could be compromised. It's still 50 years old. We don't know. It could have been the unit below. There was a flood. It could have been the unit below that because of the flood on the third floor. They cut the ceiling out. Who knows? We don't know. So it's not about blame or accusation today, but the next step in this process is the fourth floor, because that's where they're most exposed. Plus, the ceiling had been replaced. And it is truly, potentially possible that when that ceiling was re-put in, those little screws, all it would take was a little pin, and that would be it. Now, do I know this for a fact today? No, but this next step is the 4th floor. So, I did as you requested. I spoke with Mr. Gannon. He was very pleasant. I have no problem using him. I have to let the board, that's why I'm glad you're here. It's her vendor that she prefers. I have no problem, but I have to, you know, it's her vendor.
Yeah.
So Valerie has also indicated that she has a breathing problem, which of course the association must be cognizant and do everything possible. So when I don't sleep in the middle of the night, I have to come up with some solution to everybody's problems. So I have come up to the solution, what I see as the best solution for you, so you are not compromised in any way. You will need to go someplace until that ceiling is closed up, and I don't know when. So it's best not to take a chance. You will pay initially, and then pending on all this outcome, Eileen is paid, I don't know, $1,700 so far. The association will put an outlay on this. I have to get Tom, Mr. Gannon, whatever his name is, does not do sheetrock. So I have to get the sheetrock guy, Steve, the maintenance man, and your guy. And the 3 must work together at the same time. It's not one goes, one does not go. So he was very amiable, whatever. Yeah.
So Steve will have to be there hands-on until the job is
Yes,
completed.
because it's not just her. You have
Takes him
to,
away from his other duties.
Yeah.
We
you
come
have to
Steve for
understand,
everything.
there are 8 lines coming in. One of the lines, so the line that's compromised, because one's a thinner line, one's a more thicker line. So it's really 4 lines. You could tell the thicker from the thinner, so it's one of the thicker lines. So we're down to 4 lines, of which one of them, the thicker line, has been compromised. Where it's compromised, I don't know, but that's the next step. And then if it does not turn out that way, and let's say a prayer it does, not because it's you personally, but if not, I can't even imagine how that will be done. It's beyond my, because I don't know for a fact, but my suspicion is how that goes down that cylinder or conduit. You know, you have to remember they're copper lines, they wiggle a little bit. I don't think they were, you know, put all nice and neat in there. You know, I'm thinking how a building would be built.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, Tony.
Yeah, so I don't know if cabinets have to come out. I don't know, because I can't imagine how they go in the closet. I
get it.
It's a nightmare.
They gotta do what they
And
gotta do.
again, I could apologize really to all of us, including me, because this
Yeah.
sucks. There's no other way around it. So the first step tomorrow is Steve, the maintenance man, needs to just take a quick look in there. Because she has a cubby hole in the kitchen, and I don't know, and Tom
Kitchen
said,
wall, ceiling?
no, ceiling.
Ceiling.
So I don't think it's proper, you can't tell by just sticking your head up there how it's leaking. Maybe Tom can.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I get it.
But I don't know how far that cubby hole is from the lines. I don't know, because Tom did say there's a way to see if the line is leaking. You said it,
Yes.
oil. But you have to remember those lines are wrapped because of condensation, because what happens, it's hot and cold, and then you can remember, like Julie had her ceiling done, because after 50 years, the insulation wears out.
Yeah.
The air conditioners may not be charged 100%. I think,
third
was it
of-
in
a
your
third of-
apartment too? Yeah, in Fred's
A third
apartment.
of my ceiling was replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, you're on the third floor,
Mold
right.
remediation.
Yeah.
And then when they took it out, there's like a 3 to 4 foot crawl space above.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I saw that. And I did see the lines running when I looked in the cubby hole, but it's very small. You can't,
Ah.
you know.
So then you realize the ceiling has to come down. And then what happens, Luis, the carpenter, I don't know what he can or can't do. I'm not a carpenter. I can't even cut a straight line. So he may be able to, he's very good. I mean, he really is very good. Then again, if it's the association's responsibility, I don't know, I'll let you know now. What is your ceiling, may I ask? Do you know what it is? No.
I don't know anything about construction.
Okay, so let me explain as far as I know what the law is. The association is required, let's say it is our fault, we'll just say it's River Shores, the line has been compromised somewhere, maybe on the roof, who knows? The association is required to put it back as original and nothing like wall coverings or painting or whatever. So because your ceiling is replaced with, I don't know what it is, it's not necessary that we replace it with whatever it is, but with sheetrock, because that's what was originally there. So I want you to understand that. Now again, if this becomes an issue of, say it's the third floor because of the flood, let's say they're at fault, then that becomes a different issue. I don't know, because now we're talking fine lines in law. So obviously, not a clue. So, but you're not going to fret over this, Valerie. It's just something that you will get through, and it's nothing to, it just is what it is. So Fred has gone through this in his, he had a 4th floor unit here. Peg's gone through it. Julie, who's on the board, has gone through it twice, I think, because whatever, they didn't get through the insulation was. So it's not exactly uncommon where what happens due to condensation. This is not a leak. But the next step, based upon all the information thrown together, is the 4th floor ceiling, and it looks like it must come down, but I don't make that determination. Maybe Tom can stick his hand, I don't know what he can do.
I don't know.
I don't know, he could blow on it and figure it out, I have no clue.
One step at a time, one thing for sure, when it's done, it'll be done as good as new.
Yeah, so the next step won't be actually still taking down the ceiling. Tom can look at it first, I would assume.
Yes, he can look at it first, but the maintenance man must be there because the maintenance man is most familiar, and I would like the maintenance man to come tomorrow to take a look. And I would like to be with him. I just want to take a peek at what's been done in that unit because again, it's not about blaming you, Valerie. We just want to get,
I didn't do anything.
No.
So,
You bought a beautiful apartment.
Yeah.
That's all
I
you
thought.
did. Yeah.
Okay, because now Valerie said something about the bathroom vent. It's on, and I'm not understanding, it's on the ceiling. So, no. How would she know, right? It's on the wall, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if, I just,
Anything else?
and the washer dryer is in there. I don't know if Howie ran the wires over there because the dryer, I'm taking it, is 220. She don't know. I don't know either.
And we don't know what.
But you know what? Steve will know.
What his accreditation is. Was he a licensed electrician?
Well, let's not go there.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to blame. I'm
Yeah.
looking to get this resolved. But let's say he ran, do I know? I don't know. But let's say he ran the wire and somehow it touched those lines. I don't know what he did. I doubt it, but I'm just saying we don't know.
We're still in the investigation.
We're still in the investigation. So we have to figure out, and I don't know because Steve knows all about washing machines, and if it's 220, I don't know what he did.
Yeah.
So the best thing, Valerie, is just to get through it and do it as painlessly as possible.
Okay.
So can you go to a hotel or something?
See, it's not that easy. I can't go to a hotel. That's
Okay.
the problem.
All right.
I have to, I have to know when it's gonna be done. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Because I can't even go stay with a friend, quite honestly.
Okay, that's fine. So these are the two options. We can only give these two options. Either if they take the ceiling down, they don't just put it back in a day. It may be, I don't know how long it's going to take them to figure it out.
Yeah.
It may take them an hour, it may take them all day, and then, of course, the next day.
You know, and
Wait
you
a
can't
minute, Peggy.
procrastinate about it. You gotta wait